What's going on, family? For today's lesson, we got King Rashawn 313. I feel bad for the students in 2090 that have to study this time period. Bro, this joint is funny. Be prepared. Crash out impending.
Let me get this straight. I'm born in 2000. Boom, 9/11 happens. I'm born into unprecedented times. Okay.
Boom. We're already starting right off rip. This dude is an older Gen Z. He says he's about to be 26. So he was born around when 9/11 started. Straight out the womb. Straight out the womb, it was unprecedented times. You grew up at a time, your parents was freaking out at that time. Because I remember I was in 4th grade, so my parents was freaking out. I didn't really know what was happening, but unprecedented times.
2008 comes. Housing crisis. Unprecedented times. Okay.
He can talk about this. He's right. It's unprecedented times, but you ain't know what was going on, my boy. Listen, I ain't know what was going on, but I was having a good time in 2008. That's when Lil Wayne was popping, a milli. It was a good time, bro. 2008 was a good time for me, but I wasn't paying rent. So we could take that one up with my parents.
2016 comes around. I find out the world's still just as racist, and then we elect a fucked up president. More unprecedented times. Okay. I make it out of high school without managing to get shot because apparently they want guns more than they want children alive. All right, cool.
He's right here. In 2016, this is when he was growing up, and this stuff was becoming more normal. So I'm gonna give King here, a point. He's right, bro. He grew up in that. At that point, 2016, I was already in college. That was when my hair started falling out. So I knew I was getting old.
I'm 18. I graduated. Rent is higher than ever. Jobs pay lower than ever. Boom. COVID happened. More unprecedented times.
More people didn't go to college than people that actually do. So if you're 18 and you was in your crib and you over it, like, yo, I want to be free, I want to go live my life, and I can't do that because rent is too damn high. The rent is too damn high because of that. But for him, he's in the prime of it, which, hey, then this is when people like him started becoming my students.
Police brutality happens, and I learned that this country that keeps spewing about freedom of speech and your right to protest finds out they don't want you protesting. More unprecedented time.
Yo.
Barely making it out of a pandemic with the skin on my back.
The pandemic, as somebody, let me tell you here, boom, story time. As somebody who works at a university, when the pandemic hit, bro, it was sad, man. It was sad. You talking about when you see a college or university, bro, swarming with life, beautiful people having fun and learning and young and youth and living free. And then, just light switch off. I'm talking about a straight ghost town. Ghost town. And then there were some students that still went away to college with the pandemic happening. And they're alone in their rooms. Students like King went away to school, bro, and they wanted to go and have a college experience, and that was taken away from them for quite a while. And I'm letting you know, man, like, how can he not be upset? We're already just seeing his story arc is crazy. His story arc is crazy. He was in college when things was falling apart. A time that was supposed to be free and loving, and he got that taken away from him. This is older generation, older Gen Z, bro. Those is my people, bro. Those are my people, but they're on the same frequency as King.
We let a fucked up president back into the White House, and he fucks the country more than ever before. I still power through it because he can't stop in the business of a country. Nope, can't do it. Now I'm less than a year from turning 26, and I learned that you niggas are trying to raise the health insurance up 175%.
Yo.
And then come to find out, not too many people think that everyone should have access to free food. It just doesn't stop.
Yo, that might have been a legitimate crash out in the whip. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. Hey, man, listen, I understand. Gen Z, I'm with you. Especially older Gen Z, because you close enough to age to me that you know what's going on. Listen, bro. We in some spooky times. It is getting spooky. It's unprecedented times. But this video from King really showed me, bro, that, like, man, they've been living in spooky times straight out the womb. I at least remember when I was young, people didn't really have phones. There was barely a computer in the crib. Like, you had to be outside the window. You had to call your friend. You had to let them know, like, yo, bro, I'm going to call. At school, if we wanted to call a friend of ours at their crib, you had to tell them what time you were calling so that they would be near the phone, because everybody only had house phones. So I'd have to be like, yo, bro, I'm going to call you at 7:04. You need to answer the phone. And then, bro, sometimes you would call them, bro, and then their mom would pick up. Bro, I would be sick, bro. At 13, like, is Anthony home? And now you get yelled at from your mom. That was your fault, Anthony. That was your fault, my boy. You should have been by the phone. Yo, I'm letting you know it was a different time, man. So for, like, I could smile and I could laugh about that, you know, because it was a great time in my life that I remember there being community and happiness to the level that, you know, I wasn't aware of. But when you put into perspective like this, King, I'm going to have to give that up to you. You're right. Yeah. Gen Z is born in straight up unprecedented times. And so, like, people blame Gen Z for everything under the sun. And it's like Gen Z are a product of the downfall of our society. Like, what the fuck are we talking about here? You know, don't blame them. They're trying. They're not trying. That's why I'm talking to you, Gen Z, because I need y'all to try. That's my goal as your uncle. Is like, yo, y'all need to get outside. Y'all need to put some effort in here, for real. Because we can't do the heavy lifting. Everybody like that wants to help you out, we can't do the heavy lifting. Y'all got to do some work. I'm going to be real. But even going out and like King and some of the other people that we're going to feature here, going out here and letting your message be heard, my boy, that's a step in the right direction. King, bro, work on your passions, bro. Work on your passions. You already know everything around us. It's like that meme with the dog with the house on fire. It's like this with the dog with the house on fire. This joint be having me weak, bro. Everything around him, look at him. Sitting in his chair, chilling. And he's like, yo, this is fine. This is what we in, King. This is where we at, right? I'm with you, my boy. So, if things are burning, bro, at least find something that you enjoy doing. And work on it. And talk to other people and have fun. That's all I got for you, bro. I'm sorry. This is tough times. But keep building your character. Keep fighting, my boy. And stay up. Peace.